Hello friends, welcome back to, I think this is now part 10? Yeah, part 10 of our, what's turned out to be quite a lengthy, unsurprisingly, but quite lengthy, Dragon Age, the Veilguard, Let's Play series. We made very little story progress, last time. We did some companion quests. I got distracted, as is often the way. I'd say we're going to sort that out and fix that today, but what we're going to do instead is finish off a couple of companion quests that we've got kicking about, and then try and crack on with the main story. So, oh, itchy nose. I've got, oh god, there's like stuff to do everywhere. Alright, we'll start with Bellara.
Rook, hi, hey.
We got Bellara a gift last time.
Wow, thank you.
No idea what it is, but still. Well, it was appreciated, and nice and quick and easy. Let's go and yeah, we'll have a quick chat with Lucanus. Pop and see Dabrin, see Tash on the way out, and then we're going to do Tash's companion quest.
Can we call Manfred Fred?
Sure. He walked into my office. I said, Fred, can I call you Fred? He nodded. Seemed happy about it.
Amazing.
If he doesn't like it...
Oh, Manfred doesn't mind. He quite likes you. Does the diminutive imply a certain level of comfort with the temperament?
It shows a certain level of comfort with your friend. The rest of it, well, that depends.
On what?
On what the mage using it is up to.
I like how we're moving around. Like each time I come in, companions are in different places.
Where is he?
Hmm. Okay, Lucanus is in front of the Olevian. That's fine. We'll catch up with Lucanus shortly. And go and check in on Dabrin. Because we completed, I think we completed Dabrin. Yes, we did. We completed Dabrin's companion quest yesterday when we went for a wander in the woods with.
It looks like our boy Hassan is feeling his oats. Or whatever griffins feel.
He's getting the hang of it. When he listens.
He seems to be able to handle himself so far.
You got lucky the Gloomhowler didn't tear you to pieces, boy. You wait for my command. We attack together. Then we can kill stuff like that.
At least he's learning.
The instincts kick in. Griffins see darkspawn and it's a fight to the death. Like wolves hunting deer. Just need to corral it.
Glad I'm
Never
not
be
dead.
a deer. Good to know.
He'd probably leave them alone.
Probably.
You and I see a deer. Maybe he sees venison souffle. Every muscle in him, every talon, every feather, honed into a killing machine. Hassan's ancestors took on archdemons.
Like his name says, he's an arrow.
Half lion, half eagle, with the instincts of both, griffins will always be hunters.
Just like his daddy Davrin.
I suppose we are our nature.
Totally just called him Daddy and he didn't even
Not sure
flinch.
about that.
Most of my life I've hunted the darker things in the world. But caring for a griffin? What do I know about that? Yet here I am.
That's not so bad, is it?
Not the path I expected. Makes me wonder about Hassan, his brothers and sisters, still young, pure.
You're worried.
I'm responsible for the future of every griffin alive. I want it to be a good one. These animals live to fight, but I wonder if there's another path for them.
I would say there's a different. Yeah, there are always other paths. You think about dogs. They evolved from wars due to our very heavy-handed interventions and stuff, so...
I'd like to think everyone can find a new path. Even griffins.
Just wish I knew what it was.
Doesn't every good parent?
Parents. A scary word. I'm supposed to be his bodyguard.
What do you think you've been doing this whole time?
Trying to ignore it. If I get myself killed by a Hurlock, that's on me. If it's Hassan, I just don't want to mess it up.
He's so
I
protective.
think that's where trust comes in. That Turlum idea you keep talking about. Trust Hassan to find his way. Don't force things.
He's headstrong.
Good thing you are too.
Right. Thanks for the chat.
I just realised we got through an entire part yesterday and I didn't pet a single animal. Outrageous. Absolutely outrageous. Can't even pet Hassan now because he's sat with Davrin. Who else have I got to talk to? Emmerich having a chat with them. Harding's doing alright. Alright, let's pop in and see Tash. Because she, by the looks of it, has got another quest for us. I hope that doesn't... I'm concerned it might override the quest we've currently got. Should be alright though. Should be fine. You can have more than one companion quest at once.
Hey, you heard of the Hall of Valor? It's a fighting arena with the lords.
Interesting.
Just tell me when you're ready.
Explore the Hall of Valor. Okay, cool. So we've got... We have an arena. How wonderful. Oh, they've all moved around. Oh, we can go and pass on. Yes! Oh, she's actually done some decorating since we were last in here. That's a cool, terrifying puppet. Oh, okay. Has Davrin gifted her the wooden ogre being killed? That's cool. Tell me it's no longer in dark. I didn't notice it gone from Davrin. I'm gonna go check that. I also just realised that we have a Solas thing in your spectre. Yeah! Best thing about this game. Oh. Oh, okay, I think they can. I was like, if we just unlocked a random cutscene, hug Hassan so many times, do you get one? But yeah. No.
What happened in Rathus stayed with me a long time.
Apparently he's just made several of the same statue. And by him I mean the devs decided just to duplicate it. Let's just hug Hassan again.
Hi there, boy.
He's so cute. Right, yes, of course, we've got picked up another regret yesterday that we didn't as well, didn't we? Let's see what this is. That's Solas rocking his lovely haircut again. Oh, Christ.
You have so long observed the world. Why not consider joining it?
But I have no desire to live as humans. I have the Fade. Besides this talk of taking on a solid form, I think you underestimate the danger. When you took the glowing stone to build your body, did the earth not shake?
Delirium gives us the strength we had when we were of the Fade. We are the best of physical and spirit. I need your wisdom, Solas. To withstand the louder voices who would go too far like Elganon. I need you.
This is madness. You must know that. I will always follow where you go.
Well, that implies that elves were, or the ancient elven gods were spirits of the
What?
Fade.
This is astounding. The ancient elves were spirits who voluntarily manifested a physical form.
I'd rather go back to talking about the Blight.
Yep.
Hey, Lucanus. Could Spite turn into an elf?
No.
Sorry, but what?
I'm with Balara. I'm just very confused.
I don't even know what this is, and I'm not even an elf. I can't imagine what you and Davrin must be feeling.
It's fine.
We're spirits. What does this even mean? Could I accidentally banish myself?
To be clear, this memory only shows that the first elves originated from spirits. Balara, you and Davrin are no more spirits than anyone else conceived naturally.
Conceived naturally? Guess I'll go ask my mother.
The knowledge that an entire people were formed from a mass manifestation could change our entire understanding of magic.
I love how excited
If we
everyone
let it out, is that the right call? Do you want bigoted humans yelling about how elves are demons?
is. Wow.
Davrin's got a point. World's not short on small-minded humans.
Yeah. I mean, this is a dark fantasy world where mages spent centuries locked in towers, basically being oppressed. And if they showed even the slightest hint of negative thought, or the slightest penchant for being possessed by a demon, they were actively magically lobotomized. So yeah, we're just absolutely not worth
If the
mentioning
world
at
learned
all.
about this, and it led to attacks against elves,
Elves have enough trouble as it is down in Ferelden.
We have to tell someone, though. Strife and Ireland, at least.
If I told Thea and Viago, they'd think I was sampling Viago's poison collection. No one will believe us.
okay. We keep this to people we trust who have good reason to know. No shouting it from the rooftops.
Agreed. The Morn Watch has a great deal of experience keeping dangerous secrets.
So, beyond the world-shaking stuff, what else did we learn here? Solas himself was a spirit.
What kind do you think he was?
Well, his name is Elvin for pride.
Oh, okay.
There's something else. Not about spirits, or not all about them at least. Solas didn't want to become a person with a physical body.
Right. He only agreed after Mathal begged him.
Then that's his regret. He wishes he'd never taken physical form.
Maybe, but not just that. Solas was scared. They built their bodies out of lyrium, and it made the ground shake.
My assumption is this is what started the initial war between the elves and the titans and the dwarves.
You think the ground shaking was the Titans?
It makes sense, doesn't it? Something was hurting them, taking their blood.
So they struck back, like we'd swat a stinging bug.
The first memory we saw with Elganon seizing power, it happened at the end of a war.
A war between the Titans and the Elves.
And we just saw how it started.
It feels like we still don't have the full picture. But I think that's part of what Solas regrets. He didn't see the danger.
Except he did. He was worried. You said it yourself.
He did it for Mithal. Everything that followed, he could have prevented, if he just told her no.
Then he's got a war on his conscience. Plus, whatever we find next.
I am enjoying learning more about Solas because he was such a mystery in Inquisition. Like, on top of being a conceited prick that I eventually punched in the face on several playthroughs. I do giggle at people that are like speed running how quickly they can get to the point where you punch Solas. Love that. Wait, the Lucanus must be down here. Oh, have I missed it? Oh, I shouldn't have put the bloody regret down. Oh, quick game of rock, paper, scissors with Manfred. Ah, you won that one. We're 1 for 1.
So, Emric, you're a Mortalitasi.
Mortalitasi is a general term. I belong to the Morning Watch.
But you are a necromancer.
Yes, certainly.
I've got an intriguing bunch of characters. I like them all individually, but I can definitely see how there's starting to be some like mild conflicts. Have we got anyone else to speak to after that? Absolute revelation bomb. No, we are going to actually go and do something other than standing around and chat to people. Why am I long weighing this when we can just quick weigh this? Ooh, the Hall of Valor. Ooh, we have missives. From whom? We read the one from Rook. We read the one from Nev. Oh, okay, they're there. An update on Gus. Dear Rook, thank you again for figuring out what happened to Taynor and Horus. They were blighted and evil. I did that off screen. Gus is adjusting to life without them. Gus, by the way, is a nug, which is adorable. Eating well. Me and the other Veil Jumpers play with him. When we can, he still screams if I try to remove Horus's old backpack from his hutch. You ever heard a nug scream? It's bone chilling. Things have been terrible lately, but having Gus around helps it get through it. He really does put a smile on everyone's face. Thank you again for bringing him home. Regards, Slane. Well, that's nice. Rook, the Vault Overseer. Make sure someone always has an eye on those relics you helped us bring back. He gives me a dirty look when I try to get close. He even hissed at me one time. I suppose we can't take the risks. Someone definitely did something to them to make them even more dangerous. We're not sure who they are or why they did it. An enemy of the Veil Jumpers. Someone dedicated to chaos. Either way, a lot more of us would be dead if you hadn't come along when you did, so thank you, yours, Elio. Oh, that's nice. Right, let's go to Ravine. We're going to do Tash and Emerix in one hit, so... That'll be a nice change. Also, Necromancer does poison damage, so... Ooh, have light armor mastery on. Always good. Right, we're going to teleport here to do Tash's quest and see what this unlocks.
Hey.
Hopefully this will be a nice chill wander around. Tash taking some time on the beach to blow off some steam, figuratively and literally. This quiet moment offers a chance to get to know her better.
Hey. Some for you. Some for you. Hey. Don't be a dick. That was for the little one. Stupid birds.
Oh, let me help.
Here, let me.
You gotta spread it out. Throw it out in a clump and they fight over it.
I know how to do it.
So do it. Sometimes I practice with the fire out here. It's safer. No people around. Lots of water.
Is it magic or...?
It's not magic. My mother says the Kunari used to be closer to dragons. Something in our blood.
The Untarm called you a Dari.
Yeah. Old Kunari word for fire breather. A few like me are born every generation. My mother thinks Adari were meant for something special. She's always looking through the old texts for clues. Come on. Don't want to scare the birds.
I don't actually think we've ever had an Adari.
My mother left the Qun not far from here. She got herself transferred to Kontar from Parvalan. Smuggled me there and then walked out.
I thought Kontar was well fortified. How did she escape with a child?
The Qun isn't a prison. People can leave if they want. You little guys hungry?
Do you miss living under the Qun?
Not much to miss. I was a baby. My mother misses it. She was an Ashkari back then.
Wow.
A scholar.
Why'd she leave?
Me. There's enough for all of you.
This is a really easy way to get
Shathan
approval
was
up.
worried about what the Qunari would do with a fire breather like me.
What would they do?
She said they'd have me put in the Antam, use me as a berserker. The idea scared her enough that she left her library and walked away from the Qun.
That is. Okay, so oh no, wait, they should all be one. 2. 3. Shimo, 4. Around here somewhere. I can hear it. Why can't I see it? No Bioware, that's no. Oh god. 22 minutes. I think that is a new record for how quickly during one of these I can fall into the water or fall off an edge. Double check the lights that come out of the statue. God, which way it is. Maybe then it's up. If we regress through, we should. Ha ha ha!
Hey.
Oh no! No!
Come on.
Oh.
Over here's where I practice.
Why not on the beach?
The birds just ate. Scare them any more than you already did and they'll be crapping everywhere.
Sad now. Buggered that up. Oh well. 2 out of 3.
What the crap is that?
The Antam must be marking their territory.
Not on my beach. Vash Vatari! Come on. These banners need to burn. I'm on it.
Nice. What does it feel like when you breathe fire like that?
It's more like spitting.
Yeah.
Something inside my throat opens up and lets stuff mix together. Then there's this rush of heat as I roar it out.
Oh, I'm surprised it doesn't hurt your mouth to do that.
It can. One time my tongue got in the way. Got a mouthful of fire.
Ouch.
Didn't hurt much. My mother has to make food extra spicy so I can taste it.
I guess that's the trade-off for being a fire breather.
It's fine. I smell stuff better than most people.
I'm very much enjoying these conversations about the science behind being a fire-breathing Qunari. It's kind of cool. Yes! There's a note. Translated from Kunlat. Slow Blink seems to say, I'm going to eat you, little fish. Purr, self-soothing friend. Is this... Does Tash have a kitty friend? But I can't pet this kitty. We can't... Oh. I wasn't let down. Although, cute that Tash has got a kitty friend. There we go.
An untimed supply cache. Too bad it's locked up.
Not for long. Watch.
Tosh, see what you can do. Wow. It burned right through it.
Yep. Melt some metals, not all.
How would you figure out which kinds of metals you could melt?
My mother said I went through a lot of spoons as a baby.
Like that. Just trying to find the correct
This way.
metals. Just
More birds to
constantly
feed?
melting through them.
Something like that.
Kitties.
Garage. It's Tosh. I brought food.
Avatosh, it's good you came early. The feather clouds are getting lower. It's going to rain. Who is this with you?
This is Rook. He's a friend.
A friend. All right. Make sure you both dress for rain. Drip rain, not mist rain.
Nice to meet you.
And you.
Karash was a worker caste navigator. Got dragged along with the Antam when they invaded.
They told us it was ordered by the Qun. I was not taught war. I was taught the weather. Red clouds for thunder, gray clouds for rain, green clouds for the devouring storm, and black clouds for the Antam cannons. After what they did in Ventus, I ran away.
Is there anything you need? We saw that the Antam were in the area.
Yes. I knew some of them from the Dreadnought where I worked. I know places to hide. They did not see me.
Let me know if they give you trouble.
I am at peace, Avatosh. I have the clouds to watch and fish to eat.
More than just fish. Here you go. Shathan said to eat the fruit before it spoils.
I like the cookies better.
Everyone likes the cookies better.
I'll eat the fruit. Thank you, Avatosh.
Panaheydan. I'll see you soon.
Cat.
So, the Dragon Hunter has a softer side.
The Qun says you take care of people.
So, you're a little Kunari, a little Ravani, and a little dragon?
Yeah?
Definitely strange.
I get that.
Come on. I should tell my mother how Karash is doing. So how do you get it?
I left my old life behind when I joined the Antivan Crows, and I had to leave that to help stop Solas. So you take what works from each part, right?
Yeah. I had to take Kunari language classes growing up. I had to learn how to tie these stupid knots. It wasn't so bad when the Kunari and Ravane were at peace.
Translated from Kunlad, look beyond the sea, white clouds race across the sky for cannons.
Now the Antam have broken
Oh, these are, what's this face dude we just met?
from the Qun and started attacking. People look at me like they're scared I'll switch sides.
That's their loss. People who've only ever been one thing will never know how big the world is.
Yeah? Maybe.
True that. True that. I think the writing in this game is probably some of the strongest we've had in a BioWare game for a while. Obviously we've... No! Oh! Frick. Trying not to scare all the birds away, because I feel bad. Just gently walk and feed them. Nope. Where'd Tash go? No, she's gone back there. Oh, okay, it's loop round. Cool, makes sense.
Mother, what are you doing here?
You used to call me Tama.
I also used to wet the bed. Want me to start that up again?
I'd rather you didn't.
That sounded bad.
Not that it's my business. She's not in my...
She always did like the flustered ones. In truth, Evitash's tastes are quite varied, although it is uncommon for her to be attracted to men.
Mother.
Perhaps because in some ways, she acts more like a man herself.
Why are you here?
I came to ask Karash about the tablet your group recovered. I wondered if some of the symbols might be used among the Antam.
Be gentle. Don't make him talk about the war.
I see the wisdom of your suggestion. I also see that you used your fire again. Chakra Toebra.
Chakra Toebra.
Remember to keep your consonants crisp. Kunari do not slouch, and neither does our language. Panahedan, Evitash. You did well bringing Karash his food.
Sorry. She's like that.
She does it because she cares. Although I do care.
She's very involved in your life.
Yeah.
It was nice to meet Karash.
Yeah. It was.
I do very much enjoy these little vignettes. They're really quite nice. It's nice as well to be able to do some story stuff without the yeah, it's just nice to have these moments without any combat or anything like that, just to kind of like focus purely on the narrative and the dialogue choices and stuff. It's quite a nice change of pace. Tash spent time on the Ravani coast feeding the birds and practicing her fire breathing. An encounter with her mother, Shathan, showed that they do not always get along but have each other's best interest at heart. I need to work out how to get in there because it's dim made and I can't. Oh. That'll do it.
Let's see if it burns.
Right next to it. Silly man. Oh. That did something. I have no idea what, but it's done something.
I understand that your mother is quite the scholar, Tash.
Yep.
It must have been wonderful growing up learning from her.
Yeah, it was great.
I don't think this is gonna... We've got Emmerich's quest to do in a minute. I'm wondering, because we have yet to work out what his fancy world ability is. Which would make sense if it has something to do with these little butterflies that we keep. I've seen them in various places. So I'm wondering whether... It would make sense because it's like green coloured, obviously it's kind of like generic kind of like necromancy, fade powers kind of deal. Just do big game. Yes! Oh, I wonder if that's what... Ah, okay, I wonder if this is what that downstairs said. That is not better. So I can't finish this puzzle with the glowing things.
Good. Needed some action.
Ow! 2, 3, and jump up.
Okay.
Didn't know if I was going to explode or not. Kind of looks like redly. Ah.
Door's sealed, but those figures next to it look different. Might be a clue for how to open.
Been here for 3 days now, and I'm so close I can feel it. The treasure the old records talked about is just behind this door. The seals are the key. Find the matching ones, and the door should open. They're hidden around the castle. It's almost like the bones are watching me. It's almost like the bones are watching me, waiting for me to find the seals. If I get this open, I can go back to Kirkwall rich enough to buy the Viscounty. Running low on food, ate some of the local plants, and my guts are feeling weird. Just gonna close my eyes for a minute now. Okay. That's cool. Didn't take long to get distracted by what we're actually here for, which is... Okay, so we've got a load of things to do here. And also these warden locks to sort out.
Here comes trouble.
I am very much enjoying the fact that these detonate arcane bombs. If I'm in range, of course.
Whew. Golden glory.
Okay, so next sigil. What was that about? Wait, have they gone to the... Is it the one out here, maybe? Around... It's...
I've rarely spoken with Qunari scholars, as you can imagine. I'm curious about how your mother categorizes her areas of study.
Then go ask her.
What do you think she'd be interested in a cultural exchange?
Sure, bring Manfred. She'll be thrilled.
There's no need to mock.
I like how Tash is just like, I genuinely don't actually care. So that's... I have no idea what the purpose of that was. We just chased a load of... I guess that one... Is that one by this way that we missed? Maybe? Surely not. Oh, hold on. Okay, let's go back this way. Ooh. Ah, okay. So following the spirits brought us to the... Cool. Trapper equipment for the dragons, which we've already done. Move forward. Happy. Yep, we've already read that. That was the wall that we fell into. So don't do that again. Right, well that's going to be an area where we got to fight. So before that...
Gotcha.
Well... Go through here.
Can't do this without a wisp.
Okay. Need to find a wisp from somewhere then. Right, let's go do the fight down here and clear out these Kunari. Then.
Got us all, boss.
Oh, good.
Eyes up.
Hail, cruel death! That one's ready.
Ah! Double R. Triple R. Whoa! We're both on cooldown. That's fine. Slash and ouch. I dealt with him.
That's the last of them.
No, it's not.
Find trouble ahead.
Hey, they had one of the crows prisoner. She's still alive.
Right. There is quite a bit to do here then, so we've got a crow to save. That doesn't explode, that's fine.
The Antarm kept me alive so they could use me to trick Ravain into sending more supplies.
Of course they
I didn't think anyone was coming.
The Lords of Fortune wouldn't abandon you. It's the least we could do for the crows.
Thank you for your timely arrival. I'll get the supplies to Treviso and pay back the Antarm there.
Nice. Nope. Oh, we've got that now. We have a big fight, which is cool. This is what. Oh, no, bugger. That takes us back down to the beach. It's not where we want to be. Okay, so. Cool. I should play that up.
Looks like we made a door.
Nice. Oh, that was cool. I enjoyed that. These little traversal things are awesome. Oh, terrifying. Sorry, that was a loud bang outside my window. I've just realised that there are people setting off fireworks. Shimmering sight, strike ability is what I've currently got on. No. The strike ability stuff on because we strike with all of my, I think all bar one of my abilities is strike now. Okay, so the wee little wisp is gone, which means it's got to be quick. With my proclivity for platforming, that's going to be problematic, isn't it? Ugh. Are there shortcuts that we can unlock that's going to make this go quicker though?
What a lovely view.
Oh, I just realised we don't need to bring the wisp up here at all. That's a mana regen one, which would be quite useful. Need to work out how to unlock the. Oh, the Lord of Fortune might actually be the Fall of Valor. That might be where my trade point might be. Don't need to take the wisp all the way up across the roofs. I need to take the wisp this way. There we go. Ooh. Oh, that was very cool. Let's pull the lever.
Hear that? Door's open.
Nope. Cool looking stuff though. I think that's one of those Tivinter Saffron ones. I hear that high pitched sound and it sets like the bat noise they're using in this. It's very similar to the noise they use for the spiders in Inquisition, and it just makes all of my muscles tighten because I'm like, no, I was told that there weren't bloody spiders in this game. That was a cool little mixed set of puzzles. Yeah, water bolt. while shocking weapons is active, charged attacks deal electric damage to an area around the target, but remove shocking weapons. I don't have shocking weapons at the moment, which is fine. Cool. God, I got poisoned by a frickin'... I can. That is... That's pretty much my luck, to be fair. Right, where to next? Are we done here? Yes, other than working out a way over yonder. I was kind of hoping that after the quest we just did with Tash, it would unlock the route over there. That apparently hasn't. Unless I'm missing something really obvious. No. Unless Tash gets an ability later, maybe? I'm going to assume, because there are quite a number of places that seem to be story progression dependent, like side quest dependent and stuff. Like there were parts of, I'm thinking back to like when we started, there were parts of Alatharn that we couldn't access. So we're now going to go and do, wait, no, wrong one. We're now going to do Emmerich's quest. Wait. Oh, I've still got to finish this Warden quest. Oh, once they are fully accessible, right, okay, that I've just been staring at that like, huh. Return to the caves of Shark's Mouth once they are fully accessible, which I'm assuming is that area that we can't yet do, which is fine. We're gonna go and hop over to the Necropolis.
Let's ask Myrna and Vorgoth about these hauntings.
I'd also appreciate it if we could see to those displaced wisps. Despite what you may have heard, spirits who dwell here do so willingly. Most of our working dead are animated by unthinking wisps, which are little more than impulses from the Fade. But later, I could introduce you to some truly intelligent undead.
No. Why?
The offer stands if you change your mind.
Nope.
So many zomzoms. Ah! Why have they all got so much armor?
Not bad.
Burn the shield. Slash.
They've got us in range.
Is everyone intact?
Cool, right. Where are we actually supposed to be going? Let's get the map up. Let's actually see where we're meant to go. Right, so that's an entire area we've not looked into yet. And I've also got to make my way down to the middle to have a look at what's going on down there. And then we've got Emmerich's companion quest as well. We're going to have a quick peek up here, see what's going on. Nothing. It is currently a dead end. May open up later, who knows. By the looks of it, that's going to be a later on thing, which is... Wait, did we unlock? I'm trying to think if we actually got Emmerich's traversal ability when we were here the first time, but it's been a hot minute and I can't remember. Any watchers or visitors who are to report at once if they witness imbalances such as dream cycles or broken auras amongst the necropolis' sacred inhabitants. If you are unsure, please seek out senior watcher for a proper diagnosis. Oh, cool.
Thank you for coming, Rook. We're in need of your assistance.
Your letter spoke of hauntings?
Malign spirits freed by the gods.
They have concretized into a variety of forms. Left unchecked, these spirits will cause great harm.
They must be put to rest.
This haunting was once a spirit of curiosity.
It has turned to a darker purpose.
I like him. He is so creepy and so cool.
There is much to be done.
God, yes. And of course he's the Ooh. Yes. Would be useful anywho. Is that better than his? Yes. Striking misfortune. Yep. That just does necrotic. I mean, I will probably buy it at some point, but oh, that was quite cool. Watcher's Hold, healing. Got quite a lot of money, so I'm not too. I'll definitely buy the memento. Buy Emmerich a gift. Extras leathers. Shall I buy them to look at them?
The dead keep watch.
so. Gather all the wisps in the belfry. That seems easy. Oh, these are the doors that we couldn't open earlier. And another codex entry.
Let's see if we can figure this out. I did it.
That seemed easy.
Right away.
Here's one of those scattered wisps you mentioned, Emmerich.
It's out of alignment. Let's find a receptacle for it while it recovers.
Oh. Had to put them in little skelly bobs. There you go, friend. Pull yourself together, mate. There we go. Nice.
The door's locked. Maybe it'll open if we bring more wisps.
Probably just more corpses inside.
They're powerfully warded, and yet someone passed through these doors not long ago.
I am going to switch out. Switch out Tash for Davrin, just for a bit of variety. Next door. I'm assuming then the Necropolis Gardens are where we were toward the tail end.
I wonder what this is about. We got it.
Clever. Not the most complex of puzzles, but still appreciated. We need to pop you. Oh no. Go. I forget they're on a time limit. I need to remember that. So that was coming up. And another wisp. Oh, god damn it.
I wonder what this is about. There we go.
Okay, cool. So that yeah, smash you. Which then disables the shield you. Like destroy. Oh no. Ah, it's broken. Break. Then run back around. And smash you.
I did it.
Let's run you back to the skeletons over by the door.
We must keep track of our skeletons.
I love how they're dealing with the skeletal assistants, like, you know. We must keep track of our skeletal assistants. Like, oh, yes, like you would any member of staff and assistant. Where they are at all times.
There has to be another wisp around for that locked door.
Right. Let's look around.
Right, so pulled that, opened this. Prison gods in their divine power sense a potential ally in the necropolis. We must sway it to their cause according to the unbearable necromancer we've had to deal with this the entity we seek should be in the shrouded halls. Be careful, this being is ancient. Who knows what mood it will be in when we find it. Officers. Run. Grab the wisp. And the last little one into a skeleton. I'm really glad I turned off the UI blob that told you where everything was.
That last wisp's unlocked this door. Let's take a look.
There's a lot of dead Venatori just like hanging around. Right, not necrotic. Nice to see an end demon back there. Haven't seen one of those for a while. It's almost dead. Oof. Ow. Dick. I'm not a fan of this teleport bullshit they're doing, I'm not gonna lie. Would you Would you just leave? Ow. Yeah.
Dead Venatori? How'd they get in here when the door was locked?
An excellent question.
That is still not better. How did this many Venatori get in here? Unless they walked in and then the door behind them, I suppose was the only probable. Token of truth, light projectile damage, barrier damage from projectiles 25. Mana with projectile abilities that hit an enemy over 15 meters away. Got distracted again.
Sealed tight.
Stand back. Are you Venatori? Are the sniffing rats? What form have you all? This vault's riches are mine. I tore them from the dead, and with me, they will remain.
So is that a demon?
I'm afraid so. And a powerful one, to have been kept behind such ancient locks instead of simply banished.
Let's search around. Maybe the Venatori know something.
This feels like a bad idea, but I'm going to do it anyway. Could be fun. Aha, look at this. What we know, place sealed long ago, forgotten, forbidden. It can sense magical loci projecting from here into upper world. How? Demons will manifest on those points tied to seals. One demon loci is in the Anderfels, one back home into Vinter, one in Alathan. Kill the demons of a loci, and the door to inner chamber will unseal. Until entity inside the inner chamber is dead, lesser demons will keep returning. What we don't know, how to leave this bloody place. Oh, there we go, that explains it then.
This note says the door's seals are tied to demons out in the world. Killing them unseals the door, but they'll keep returning until we destroy whatever's behind the door itself.
Time for a hunt.
The Order would be grateful. I've never even heard of this spirit.
Let's keep an eye out.
Cool. It's another... okay, so there you go. There are the 3 seals that are tied to demons of foci. Nice. Should have clocked that earlier. No, I like this. I'm a big fan of the fact that, like, I think I mentioned this possibly in the last time. Like, I'm quite a fan of the fact that we don't have an exhaustive list of horrendous collectibles to do.
The shrouded halls have been left in a poor...
Let me chat to these two quickly.
Rook, Professor, a new group of Venatori trespass in the shrouded
Of
halls.
course they do.
The gall of them!
They come in search of plunder.
We'll put a stop to that.
You've news?
Fair omens.
Right, can I go through this door? No. Find the haunting in... Oh, okay, cool. Right, that's where I was earlier, wasn't it? Yes. I need to go a slightly longer route round. And I also need to grab that beacon. Bloody Venatori.
Kill them, or your lives are forfeit!
Oh yeah, Ice Wave. Ah, dicks. They're either enraged or powered up somehow. Either way, I really want to find out.
Way to fight, Rook!
Looks like the Venatori planned on taking a few things with them.
The villains.
Where's the other focusing grenades? Mementos. And other loot. Templars in Ivara. Interesting. Where we go next? Oh, okay, cool. They just take me back to the assorted chambers, which is good. I'll turn back the way we came. And through this way. Way better than expected for an opener. No, it's too far away. Our combat does feel so much more involved than it did in Inquisition. And I know a lot of the discourse around this game at the moment in terms of its combat, it's like, oh, but it's not that good. It's great. It's so fun. Even if I do arguably suck at it at times. That's a despair demon.
Despair spirit, tread lightly. I see we've company.
It's over.
Kind of feel bad because I'm pretty sure I'm more meant to be like smashing apart these. Have I read this? Maybe not. Ever in eternity we lie. I need to find a wisp. Right, yes, no, we need a wisp, don't we? Why is it up to Riku, I wonder? Memory. Memento. There's no wisp up there, so I didn't see one. That's not really much of a statement to make. On and see if we find a wisp. Normally they put them in adjacent rooms or rooms that are near.
Those are bones. Has this spirit been scattering someone's corpse around?
It considers this all a game. Let's return the remains to where they belong.
Good. Oh, I've just noticed the timer. I was like, oh, the music seems a bit intense.
The bones we found just disappeared.
They what?
Right, let's try this again, shall we? Oh, there's only two of them.
Let's try this again.
Bone. A minute and a half feels an awfully long time to grab like 2 things. Like that barely took 20 seconds. Oh, that's not all of them, that's why. I was right in my initial assumptions that a minute 30 was quite a long time. That's number 3. No.
The bones we found just disappeared.
They what?
Let's try this again.
Border, maybe? No, can't be. Ah, okay, right, yep. We missed one. I take back my previous comment about, you know, this seems like an awful lot of time to just grab like a few things. That should be all of them. Yeah.
That did it. The bones are back where they should be.
Aw. He's a little legless. That was terrible. I apologise. Like my loot. And improved. It does. Actually get 25% weapon damage. That's 177 plus a quarter, so a bit. Entire pie gets 1 maximum plus 1 maximum burn stack. It does more damage. It does do more damage. Right, I think almost to our side quest for them, right? Oh, great, cool.
We've company.
No.
Not bad, Rook. For a crow. Make it hurt.
So many sodding corpses.
Dead bodies. Don't burn them.
Dedicated to preserving the deceased. I suppose the displays of the Grand Necropolis seem a bit exotic to you all.
Usually when I send something to its death, it stays that way.
That's a frickin'... There he is.
Coming in range!
Oh, right. Do we have an AoE? Yep, that'll do. That'll that. And that. Well, that was quite effective. Come on, team.
Oh, nicely done.
Thank you, Emmerich. Oh, God. He's got his shield.
Coming in range!
Don't think much smoke there. One, two, three, and Spirit Blade.
That's the last of them.
Excellent. All safe?
Quickly run next door, kill some Venatori, and then we'll do Emmerich's. Emmerich's companion quest.
I don't understand why the wind god sent us to this pit. I don't trust it. Did you just hear something?
More Venatori.
For glory!
They're summoning a demon this time.
Oh, bollocks.
There's a fight ahead.
Fight on for your masters!
Run this way around. Demon. That's a really bad idea. Oh, you are the demon. I just realised that applies Arcade. Wait, I've got a passive that does that, don't I? I have a passive, I think, that does applies Arcade Bomb stacks to. Ugh. It's nice as well that, like, on top of what you regularly get, like the Dragon Age things that are like, you know, Sunder and whatnot. They actually seem like the damage debuffs and dodges seem to work really well in this game compared to.
Venatori sure made themselves cozy here.
The cultists will be staying longer than they imagined.
Myrna and Vorgoth will be happy. I think that's the last of the trespassing Venatori.
It's a travesty so many of them gathered here undetected. We really must raise some new corpse guards.
Corpse guards. Oh, okay. So there's another puzzle in here, is there? Wow. I'm getting distracted by puzzles again. Should be one more.
At once.
We got it.
Nice. Now, is this progression or treasure? Or both? No. No.
What do you dream of in the dark?
No! Not yet! Don't bury me! I'm alive! I'm still alive! It's open. There's light.
I like that that's kind of just the implication that actually the necromancers speak to the dead to work out what they feel. Like, cute. Creepy, but cute. Right, that's... Oh, okay. Right, we're going to do Emery's quest because it will hopefully loop back around, and then we're going to go and deal with the spirit of curiosity that's causing mayhem. I do enjoy these. And this will unlock another part of the Grand Necropolis, which is good. As Eric performs rituals to honour the dead of the Grand Necropolis, the senior necromancer opens up about his past.
Thank you again for coming. My duties include tending to these rites of remembrance. Excellent. Manfred found his way down. Very good, Manfred.
He sounds excited.
Kind of sounds a bit like Wally.
I thought we'd start the rites here. A tableau of the dead, commissioned 173 years ago. These lives were flickers against the ages, precious, fragile, and finite. Now they serve as a warning. Don't linger overlong in the gloom. Live with grace and fervor while you may.
That's so. I love the fact that the option is that's so neat. It is really neat.
It's like being in a very, very specialized museum.
Yes, but the purpose of the tableau...
Wait, did one just move?
That one's livelier. Here. Who were you when you breathed above?
This body was a tailor's, a mother's. She laughed and taught and wove the robes kings wore when they were crowned.
Tja. Someone must realign her thoracic vertebrae. I hope the novices are inspecting the displays.
I would only be right.
Seems disrespectful to abandon something you built.
Precisely. No wonder there's been an uptick in hauntings.
Wait, what?
Let's continue.
So, thus far, this is arguably
So, what now?
We
my
light
favourite
candles in remembrance of the dead.
Jeez, my camera person doesn't like it when I'm trying to pour myself a drink. This is arguably my favourite of the companion quests so far, just because it's cool and weird and spooky and loot.
Would you care to light the candle, Rook? Look at this. The last tomb of the Tannhausens. A very influential family in the Storm Age.
We broke the bones of dragons.
A posthumous motto. Their last heir met his match against a Highland Ravager.
Death by dragon. Surprised there was enough to bury.
Do you know, I never expected that the door we found back in the Vault of the Beloved would lead here.
So the necropolis actually shuffles its rooms around?
From time to time. Very unlikely to happen while we're inside a chamber.
I mean, that's good to know.
Could you light the next candle? Aha! One of my favorite flowers! A variegated weeping widower.
You know your plants?
Alchemy is my hobby. It's a break from teaching spirit calling and theoretical applied metaphysics.
If you ever want a side job, the crows are always looking for new potions.
Yes, as I recall, you're rather famous for it. This way, Rook.
You were right about the gardens being peaceful.
The necropolis has its dangers, but these places are a refuge for the dead.
How many people are buried here anyway?
Excellent question. We rarely should take a new census.
I like the idea that they take censuses of the dead. Just like, you know, go around, work out how many people are here now. Oh. Another. Oh! Spirits are coming out. It's kind of got like Haunted Mansion vibes. I think that's why I'm enjoying it. Oh, Manfred.
Examining the graves?
He is adorable.
You'll need to light these candles as well.
Oh, okay.
Open your hearts to the final day, companion of all the ages. I was pleasantly surprised by your respect for our undead tableau earlier, Rook. I'm beginning to think people outside Navarra find the necropolis a little unnerving.
Crows have plenty of ceremony, believe me.
The spirits gather. Only a few more candles. Follow me.
That was proper creepy. That was a creepy, creepy sound cue.
Having a good time?
He's adorable. See, now I'm kind of like going around and grabbing loot, but part of me is a bit like, am I going to get like lynched by a ghost? I hope it wouldn't work into what is arguably quite peaceful and calm wander around a cemetery, but still. Oh, where we go? Up here. Oh, the wisp.
Ah, look here.
Hi. Should I say hi?
It's curious about you. We're also enjoying the gardens, but with one last ritual ahead. On your way, my friend.
Spirits really are your specialty.
I've always had a rapport with them. Even as a child, they were my companions.
After you started training here?
After I was orphaned.
Oh.
A collapsed building, swift deaths. After the funeral, the Watchers took me in.
Belated condolences, if that's worth anything.
Always. We move on, as we must, but those long nights linger about the shadows.
How did you deal with it?
I didn't. When I first arrived here, I was terrified.
Understandable.
And you still joined the Watchers?
They're what saved me. Come, the next set of graves lies ahead.
More ghosties. Okay, so the wisp there. Ah. No. There we go. I remember having those problems in the Inquisition, and 2, and spending hours just jumping in front of chests trying to get them to unlock, and then realising that the camera was at the wrong angle. You'd think they'd have sorted that after 10 years, but it is fine. Wow. Oh, these towers are huge. I'm trying to work out, is this meant to be underground?
Please, light the next candles if you would. There's much to recommend about the rhythm of a ceremony. It eases our worst hours. As a boy, the Watcher's rituals were exactly what I needed to steady my days with purpose.
And some death magic?
Well, every young mage needs a speciality.
True that. Very true indeed.
All this pageantry, this magnificent gloom and its rites. I ask you, Rook, what is it for?
It's gotta be the living, right?
Yes, exactly, exactly. This place is an abundance of history, of magic, of memories. The Watchers preserve it so the living may draw comfort from those who've gone before.
I could speed this up by not RP walking, I do apologise, but it kind of feels appropriate to be RP walking a bit. Oh, okay, we're going over here.
We must get to the candle, please, Manfred.
You told Harding that Manfred used to be a wisp until you gave him a body.
Yes, he's taken so well to it. Haven't you, Manfred? Here are the last candles you'll need to light.
I'm excited for what happens once we lit all the candles, because there are more ghosts appearing as
Once
we
you're
light
ready, we'll need to ring the bell. Let the rites be acknowledged. Our bonds seen and sealed. We honor the listening spirits.
Hail from the abyss.
We witness, good watcher, faith kept in all our paths.
What was... The necropolis hosts many spirits. We thank these guardians for their protection and friendship. We'll need to ring the bell once more to close out the departing ceremony.
That was really cool. Oh. So creepy. So creepy.
You were really afraid of this place as a child?
It wasn't the necropolis itself, but what was draped around it. Have you ever been frightened by the thought of dying, Rook?
Of course.
Hasn't everyone from time to time?
When I was younger, it happened more often than that. That's when I discovered I possess a great terror of dying. It goes beyond dread. Can't be reasoned with or soothed over. It comes without warning. In the dead of night, sunlit streets, a raw, strangling fear struck somewhere deep past the heart.
That's an issue for a necromancer.
Oddly, I discovered I wasn't alone. I debated this fear with friends. I argued with teachers. Yet, it lingered. Manfred's right. That's maudlin enough. There are struggles, but a watcher should always find peace amongst the graves. And what sort of host would I be if we didn't end with some light refreshment?
Yes, we're having tea in a graveyard.
Well, if Manfred's excited, how can I refuse? Cheers, Manfred.
While performing rites in the necropolis, Amaric confessed that he'd always been haunted by a fear of his own mortality. The rites brought him peace, however, and left him in an even greater resolve to face the perils of the world above. Rise now, the evening star, counterweight to hail desire. Feel your old years clutching toll. Mark the banking of the fire. That was a really, really nice little companion quest. And this place is just really nice. spooky. But nice. What does this spell say? Fire on the sands above, stir the breath, then paints the sky. Insects flock in golden bolts, shepherds wake and red hawks cry.
Allow me.
Ah. God, that is so bright. Laughing youths in noonday shade clasp the harvest hand in hand, find the shrouded lover's kiss, pluck the lily from the land.
Can you get this, Emmerich?
This monster, the Gloom Howler, have you ever seen its like?
Let's try this again.
Now, where were we? This monster, the Gloom Howler, have you ever seen its like?
Never. No warden I've talked to has either. It's definitely blighted, but not darkspawn. Smart. Something special. Normally I'd relish a hunt like this. Now...
You'll find Asan's siblings. I'm certain.
So am I.
Emmerich is just such a...
Just a casual inquiry.
Mother? Haven't seen you for... Won't forget. By the fireplace. You too. Love you.
This is basically like not showing necromancers in a bad light. Necromancers are good guys. Grace inscription ever within our hearts. Doo-doo. Right, I believe there was a puzzle involving some wisps and some of these bells.
Let's see if we can figure...
Frostblown dark before the dawn, sightless gulf of endless sleep, no sound murmurs through the mind, nothing.
Figure this out.
It's a meditative puzzle on the echoes of our actions.
You know the solution?
It needs to be discovered if it's to have any meaning.
All right.
No. It's got to be linked to dawn. Destiny bounty blooms awake. Morning sighs, newfound birth into eyes. Rise now, the evenings are right. That's the last one. Noon. Before the dawn. So that's dark. So it's going to be between these two. Fire on the sands above, stirs the breath and paints the sky, insects flock in golden bolts. Shepherd's Wake and Red. We'll try that one. Dawn, Shepherd's Wake. Good. Right, so far so good. Death's new bounty blooms awake. That might come after that one. This is definitely 3.
Of course.
Because we've got Twilight, Dawn. Right, and this is Rise Now the Evening Star, counterweight to Hail Desire. So that's Evening Star. Death's new bounty blooms awake, wrapped in silken morning sighs. Silken morning sighs. I know evenings. This one and then the other one, and I might have just got that wrong.
Straight away.
Did I get it right? I think I got it right.
I can assist.
Yeah, I think I got it right. Woo!
Ah, that opened up something.
Oh, cool. It was slightly different. Arrow was slightly different to yours. Oh, that's nice detail. We like details like that, and there are some shades watching me loot the shit out of this place. Precious ring. There must be a wisp kicking around somewhere. Because there's a door just down there that needs a wisp. I do feel a bit bad for blowing a literal hole in the wall here. Although I suppose I've cleared an opening, so...
Is that actual mist inside?
Oh, grave mist isn't a wine. It's magically infused vapors, captured near tombs where spirits dwell.
Cool.
I don't partake myself, but it's supposedly quite invigorating.
No, we got trapped here. It's a shame. So the environmental storytelling in this game, to be fair, like most Dragon Age games, is really good. Right, I need a wisp. What was over this way? Ah, stuck. Well,
How are you faring with the sun, Davrin?
It's all good. He's behaving, minding his manners, quiet as a mouse.
So, all the squawking from your room.
Must have been Tosh throwing a temper tantrum.
I distinctly heard a griffin shriek.
Okay, yeah. Sometimes he acts out.
You must instill some discipline. Manfred needed to be taught boundaries as well.
Uh-huh. Except Hassan's a griffin.
And clever. That will only increase, believe me.
Righty-ho. Another new place.
Need your expertise, Rick. Glad to assist.
So that freed the wisp. The question is, where is it going? Looks like Venatori. So we will have to come and collect this wisp in a moment, once we've dealt with... Oh wait, no. Oh. Cool. Crumbling necromancer's notes. I've heard complaints. The sand here is impeding work, but consider we are too deep for it to be from the surface. It falls endlessly, yet its mass does not increase nor decrease. This is because the sand trickles in from the fade itself. It's of incredible experimental value, and anyone caught hauling it away just to erect some scaffolding will be chastised most severely. Touch not my sand. Well, that note has made my day. Touch not my sand. Wonderful wording. What the bloody hell is that wisp for? Okay, it must be back out in the main.
Of course.
This just seems like an awfully long way to get, so it's not nothing down this way. Look at the map. Can't think of anything. It doesn't go off more over to the right, does it? Oh. Ah, right, there we go. Of course it was somewhere I didn't bother looking. Fool. Right, we'll do this. We'll do it with a curiosity demon. And then maybe treasure or another read. I don't think that way actually. Treasure room maybe?
This one keeps its memories yet.
Just...
So many rooms. What's following? What are you? Stay away! They're gone. House is safe.
interesting. Right, let's go and deal with this unquiet spirit. Then we shall make sure that we touch not the sand. I love the language in it, the use of language. Instead of don't touch my sand, touch not my sand. Ah, we're back up here. Oh crap. I need to remember how to get up. I can't remember. If we don't put our backs into shoring up the shrouded hall right now, they won't be fit to enter. But I'd rather take my final rest rather than push another wheelbarrow of sand. You were told to touch not the sand. We need more necromancers to get their noses out of their books and do some work down here. Things would go faster with some corpses. Ah, crap. I mean, I would have just used the fast track to get back on it, but still. Sweet. I like that instead of main quests, it's referred to as, oh crap, signs and portents. And I am also very aware that once again I am being distracted through exploration, but hey, what you gonna do? Read. Uncle Diary, the mist never lifts on the plains below the walls. It was a mistake to travel one of them alone. Who rang those chimes? What was that shape I saw gliding through the thickest patch of fog? Why am I still cold even days later? Even in front of fire maker, I ache with the sky.
Wonder what their story was.
I could ask, if you'd like.
Yeah.
Stumbling. The steps. Skeletons saw. Oh. No choice. Had to be brave. Had to be brave. Too late to cry. So many graves.
Oh crap. I need to... yeah, here is not the one. Up we go. This is all the stuff that I couldn't do when we were here for the main quest. See, I need to touch that. There we go. Are you actually kidding? No. Have we made it? Yes. Nice. 10% weakened effectiveness, or detonations deal 25% damage versus health. Detonations versus enemies at low health reduce over ability. Yeah, that one's better. That is much better. And then we'll use a quick travel to get back up. Need to find a wisp to open the gate up here. It might be in the main. In that hall with the demon I'm gonna fight. Oh yeah, that was that one. Burgeoning Malice.
There's a haunting.
Absolutely not, you stay over there, whilst I melt your shield away. Ah! I love that the Spirit Blade detonates both arcane bombs. Ah, you cheeky bastard. No, thank you. Ah!
Manfred would never be so vicious. Though, when pressed the wrong way, errant spirits of curiosity sometimes turn to malice.
Yeah. Let's get this out of there, and then we can use it to wait for that.
I think this wisp wants something.
I'm a powerful mage, uses my Canary friend to live braziers. I am purposefully making sure that I do this in order, because otherwise it'll probably get the up on me and reset. I think this was the last one.
Let's try this again.
Bugger.
Straight away.
Okay, so one.
Let's try this again.
where it changes each bloody time. Bugger.
Certainly.
I wonder if it's time sensitive.
Oh. For us? Thanks.
Very generous.
We can take you to a little home. You can stop being so mischievous, you little bugger. There you go. That is better on base stats. I think that's this room done. Oh, wait. Judgment lies with the dead. Yeah, it must be. We would have searched this place when we came through it as part of the Emmerich recruit quest. A home in life, a birth and death. A house of many mansions. Loot that we missed. I didn't do a particularly thorough job of looting this place properly. Right, what is up this way?
Emmerich, I think you've got to let Manfred learn some things on his own.
Such as?
You know, like any kid. Let them fall, scrape their knee.
That could dislodge his patella bone, hinder his ambulation.
Or he might learn to walk and not fall next time.
That's a harsh thing to wish on a spirit who yearns only to experience the world.
Falling down's a big part of the world.
Manfred's body is an intricate construction. There's no need to bruise it, or him, unnecessarily.
I like how I'm basically out with, like, two dads with very different parenting techniques. That's how this feels. Possibly not what the developers intended, but right now the conversations these two have are very much just like two dads having a chat about their different parenting techniques. I let my child learn through doing. I'd like to protect my child and prevent them from hurting themselves. Oh, cool. Let's loop back round to the middle. Let's just go out this way and hang a right. I do think we've taken this place back from the Venatori though, which is good. Around this way and see if we can get any. I'm gonna continue going around here. Yeah. Go that way and see where it takes us. I think there's like a collapsed bridge there, if I am right. This was the door that we tried earlier that was locked from the other side. There we go. Not locked from the other side anymore. Where we found the Tevinter slave who we saved.
Finally stop that spirit from scattering bones all over the place.
Oh, that's back to the main room. That's back to the main room, isn't it? Figure if I open everything now, then it's all sorted for later. Right, I think we are done. We can now hop down once we grab all the loot that we missed last time. Or it just wasn't there. It would make sense that more loot pops in after you've completed the quest. Dagger. Line of crisis. Definitely need to make use of this whole attack vitality thing because I've worked out what that is earlier on today, and I'm aware that we are 10 parts into this.
There are no further signs of the Venatori. However, we may wish to send some back as cautionary examples to the rest.
Yeah.
It's dark. It's post them they're dead.
That skeleton that used to be a spirit of curiosity is gone.
Our gratitude. The magic animating this haunting is ancient.
The gods stole its slumber.
Ever more to do.
Yes.
Oh, okay, cool. So this is clearly a lengthy quest line for these guys. Wardens, Shadow Dragons, and then oh, okay, cool. So the Horsebag Wetlands we've got to get to. So we've got to unseal the Path of Reflection and unseal the Path of the Parched Hopes, which I think I've got. And then we've got 2 more Solo 6 to do. Oh, Horsebag Wetlands is the next major story quest, isn't it? Yeah, okay, cool. So there are 2 champions there that we're going to have to defeat. And that's some unbelievably powerful demon, which I'm assuming will be quite a later game thing. Right, I'm going to quickly travel to the Hall of Valor, just so we can say we've done it. And this is where we meet the... cool. This is where we have the Lords of Fallens. Merchant, by chance. It is indeed.
Need an edge in the Hall of Valor?
Sweet.
Come take a look.
That'll boost my Storm Sphere. Buy that. That will boost Tasha's Golden Lucas. That's medium armor. That's heavy armor. That's a heavy head. Potentially useful, even though it does less raw healing. Short break is number 1. Let's just sell some crap, shall we? Nicely done. Alright, well, the level 2 things. Upgrade Tasha's Cleaver. Get a new Flame Branch. Medium armor for Tash. Heavy armor for me. That's a good helmet. Ooh, I think that's something I've got equipped actually. High stagger. 20% patient radius. Again, that's quite useful.
Kick some ass!
So, you're...
That is the armor we are aiming for, what that woman is wearing there. Just need to work out how to get it.
Greetings, Morn Watcher. You are a long ways from Navarra.
Hail to you, child of Valor.
Didn't mean to skip that dialogue, it looked quite interesting. I'm just kind of having a mooch, really. I assume this is like the big arena-y kind of like thing where we're gonna have to fight like waves of enemies and everything else, but... Go around and grab all the bits and bobs. Back downstairs and go up the ladder. Maybe not. Maybe the ladder just brings you up here.
Welcome to the Hall of Valor. I knew you'd find your way here sooner or later.
Isabella.
Your kind always do.
She's casually making a jibe because I'm a crow. That is a huge dragon skull, which is kind of awesome.
Looking to fight?
Cold feet? Want some cozy little stockings for that?
Such a sassy bitch. I'm just gonna see if that ladder does indeed take us where I think it goes, which is up to Isabella. Oh no. Cool. That would be doing the Hall of Valor, which will be cool when we get there. Right, we've got a few bits and bobs left to do. We're going to port back to the lighthouse. See if we've got any stuff to do. Quick chat with Emmerich. Quick check in with Tash. Thanks from Treviso. Brooke, Taya said she could get this to you. I just wanted you to know that thanks to your rescue, I was able to get the supplies from Ravane down into Treviso. We just brought a large group of prisoners free thanks to you and the Lords of Fortune. We had poisons to take out the unarmed guard station, herbs to treat the prisoners' injuries, and gold for the bribes to get them safely out of Treviso. Treviso will be free, and the unarmed will regret ever showing their faces here. Yours, Natale of House Cantori. Nice. Well, that was a win.
The person is blighted and doesn't go through whatever wardens go through. How long?
Depends on the person. The changes to the blight, the answer's even more uncertain.
Right.
That's because of Viper.
Well, another thing we can't predict.
That's because of Viper. That's gonna be sad, isn't it? Right. Let's touch base
With all
Emmerich.
my regards. Oh, but I don't want them to think me homesick.
Hi, Emmerich.
Rook, hello. Just composing a few letters.
So jolly.
The other Watchers have been most interested in our adventures.
So, I've heard people call necromancers mortalitasi. What's the difference between them and the Mornwatch?
Oh, all Navaran necromancers are mortalitasi. The Watchers are a special order within them.
Very fancy.
We've certain privileges and attendant responsibilities.
What's the Mornwatch do?
Our first duty is safekeeping the Grand Necropolis and preparing the funerary dead. Another is stopping misuse of dark magic and necromancy.
Must keep you busy.
Not often, but on occasion.
What's the Grand Necropolis like?
Its majesty has stilled the tongues of kings and queens. It's a haven for spirits and the dead, a vast well of history, the duty and shelter of every Watcher. We who serve it are pledged to an eternal vigil.
Ooh, vigil.
What do Watchers, watch for?
There are stranger and more dangerous things than spirits in the Fade, Rook. The Watchers stand against them when their shadows rise.
Anything lately?
A few portents I cannot put down solely to the chaos of the elven gods, but nothing definitive. Perhaps only shivers in the void.
That's worrying.
I couldn't help overhearing the word homesick.
Oh, I'm fine. Completely absorbed in our venture. But if I were home, I'd be preparing for new students or requests to speak to the dead.
You didn't stop teaching just to be with us, did you?
I'm long overdue for a sabbatical. Besides, do you know how many students the faculty wanted in my class next season? 10! How's one meant to tailor separate lessons for 10 pupils at a time? Honestly.
I like him.
Can people just ask you to show up for some corpse whispering?
Oh, nothing official. There are very few of us, but we help here and there. Questioning a victim of murder, clearing up disputed wills, and sometimes fetching back last words from a loved one.
You can get anything out of the dead, and they just let you leave Navarra.
My gift has limitations. The dead only know what they did in life. What was clear under the sun is sometimes blurred when I revive them.
Makes sense.
Honestly, some conversations aren't worth the trouble. Death encourages obstinacy.
I like how talking to the dead, if they're being obstinate, is massively inconvenient.
Good to chat. I'll let you get back to your letter.
Before you go, I wanted to thank you for your company in the Memorial Gardens. There's another ceremony I have to perform there. If you'd like to visit again. Not yet, but soon.
Sounds good. Sometimes I miss home too.
Rook, I'm not... well, perhaps a little.
You'll cheer up once we look at some graves, I bet.
The ceremony should be most centering. I'll let you know when it's time.
I keep thinking it's been quite a long time since we did like Harding's and Valara's quest, or Harding's specifically. Well, there we go.
How thoughtful, Rook.
That's a really cool statue. It's like a perfect Halloween decor, that was. I forgot left shout doing Tash. And then that's it, and we're good.
Why do you run around in fancy mage clothes?
Because I like them?
You're barely even wearing a shirt.
You fight Anton with a bare midriff.
Everything all right?
We're fine. Just trading fashion tips. So what I wear is a problem for you?
It's not. It's just... why dress like that? Are you trying to make your mother happy?
Oh no.
Is this about what your mother said on the beach?
No.
What'd she say?
Tasha's mother said that Tash acted more like a man than a woman.
And you feel like you should wear dresses to make her happy?
No. Can you imagine me in a dress? I'd look stupider than I'd look stupid.
This isn't about the dress, is it?
No, it's... I don't know. She always says stuff like that. About how I dress, how I act.
And?
It feels... right. When she says I act more like a man. It feels... right. Why does it feel right?
Tosh, do you like being a woman?
Nobody likes being a woman.
Ah.
This is stupid. Forget I said anything.
I like that there are all these different affirming options here.
If you don't want to talk about it anymore, we won't. But whatever this is, this team is here for you.
I still don't know what this is.
Some of my friends in Minrathous talk about not feeling comfortable in their own skin. As a man, as a woman. I could see if they'd like to talk. Maybe what they say fits how you're feeling.
Yeah. Okay. And thanks. You do look really pretty.
Oh?
To look at. I'd smudge your makeup.
Thanks for letting me down gently.
Hmm. That was a really nice interaction. Just casually discussing really important things. And after that, we shall go and give Tash. I can't even remember what it was we picked up from the Lords of Fortune. I'm gonna go check in on Harding real quick, but I am assuming no more.
Look at all those green leaves. You've really brought this place to life.
Amazing what a little weeding and water can do. They're growing so fast, too. Even the ones I haven't tended. Maybe they just needed someone to remind them?
This is awesome. I love that Harding's still got like a little tent in the corner. Like most people have got a bed, she's like, nah, got a tent. It's not even a tent, it's like a few branches and a thick piece of fabric.
You got me doing even more crazy Vashadan than the Lords did.
Yes, I do have you doing more crazy shit.
Huh. Nice.
I like that you can buy things to like help your bond with your companions. I like these murals. How many more have we got? 2 more? That one. Yeah, 2 more. That one over there, that one over here. Right, I think that is a good place to wrap up this part. We'll be back again soon where we will actually continue with the story, because I am very aware we've basically just spent the last 2 parts of this long playthrough doing companion quests and then watching me get invariably distracted by the scenery and exploration and side quests. Oh, there we go. But yeah, thank you very much for joining us. Please do like, subscribe, let us know what you think of the game so far. And let us know if there's any content you want us to kind of do moving forward, because, you know, we're back making content and stuff now, so if there's any games you want to see us play, I will not be playing Silent Hill 2 remakes, so don't put it in the comments, it's not happening. But yeah, if you've got any ideas, let us know in the comments below, and while you're at it, make sure you check out robot-republic.com for all of our written content, news, reviews, tips, tricks, etc. But yeah, we'll see you guys next time, and take care of yourselves. Bye.